Happy New Year everyone. So we're officially in 2019. Well, I'm not, but you are. Right now it's the 30th of December, but last night or a few nights ago I sat down and wrote down my New Year's resolutions, and I really wanted to do this video. I wanted to do this video ever since I literally posted my first video, because I sat and watched a lot of these last year, because I am definitely a goal-driven person. I love to set intentions and goals and meet them, and I feel like if I have a goal, like if I've written it down, like I'm gonna do it. So I love New Year's resolutions, I love setting goals, I love any new start, I love a new week, a new month, everything. So New Year's for me, I love. Last year I watched one of my favourite YouTubers ever, Tatiana Ringsby's New Year's resolutions video, and she is just, even though it's last year, I feel like I'll link it down below, go and watch it. The way she speaks about life and everything, I just love, and she was one of my biggest inspirations last year for the way I wanted to be. I'm not saying I wanted to be her or anything, but she just has this great aura about her. I love her, she's very good. This year when I sat to write down my New Year's resolutions, normally I write them down quickly, I set loads, and I kind of sat down this year and I wrote a few and I was like, I don't know what else I want to do, and I was like, that's okay to not have loads. I still have a lot, but I broke them down into categories, and I did 5 for personal, fitness and YouTube. So I'm sorry as well, I'm really ill, but I'll read them to you now, I guess. My biggest goal for this whole year, out of absolutely everything, and it's #1 on the list, #1 on personal, is to be a lot easier on myself. So as I said, I'm a very goal-driven person, so when I don't meet these goals, or I have goals that I've actually set a bit too high for myself, I get very stressed, and I'm basically just very hard on myself in everything I do. I want to do everything to the best of my ability, which is in no way a bad trait, I don't think, but it can lead to unnecessary stress, etc. And I have a lot of things going on this year. Well, not a lot, but basically obviously I'm applying to uni this year, and there's one uni I really want to go to, and I've got interviews for it, I've got like portfolios in for it, I'll find out, I've got A-level results day, I've got exams, and I feel like this year is a very important year to not be too hard on myself. And I'm not saying don't be hard on yourself, lay back, relax. I mean hard on myself with like results. So if I don't get into any of the unis that I want, or I don't get into one of the unis or the only uni like I want to go to, I just need to this year not be so hard on myself, be easier on myself is what I've written down in everything I do. If yeah, because if things don't go my way, I don't get the results I want, I don't get the uni I want, I can't be hard on myself. I tried like the best I could have. So #2 I've got is be more productive. I did this last year. Everybody thinks I work a lot all the time, and I do try my hardest to work a lot and set schedules and do to-do lists, but I do also waste a lot of time, especially since I've got more time now with school, finding it really hard to get into a routine. I can't find a routine I like, so that's one of my New Year's resolutions as well, like that goes with that, to be more productive, to find a routine, spend my time doing well. I want to work every day from like 9 till 4 or like 8 till 3:30 or whatever like school time is, and use that for work, obviously with a lunch in between and a break in between, like I was at a full day of school, and then after 4 o'clock I can relax, and I need to get that in my head, because I don't do it and then come 4 I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be at school anyway now, and now I've got to do it all night long because I didn't do it in the day, and then I feel like I'm never relaxing and always thinking about schoolwork. So I think I'm going to be really strict to myself this year, like 8:30 till 3:30 is school, and after that you can do what you want if you work hard. #3 is to practice more self-love and self-care. I did this a lot at the beginning of last year, as it was one of my New Year's resolutions, and I fell in love with the gym, and with that became a lot of self-love and a lot of self-care because I was doing it anyway in the gym. So basically just getting back into that. #4 is to read more. I have fallen in love with reading this year, like on holidays though. Like I read a book on holiday in like a day, which is so unlike me because I don't read. So I really want to read more, but when I'm at home I just can't seem to do it, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to read, I want to go on my phone, or I'm going to do work, or but I actually really enjoy it when I start, so I really want to read more. I want to read like a book a month, kind of, if I can. Sorry, I'm so ill. #5, I couldn't really think of another personal goal, like something to really work on. I just put be a kind person, just working on not gossiping. And I don't think gossiping is necessarily a bad thing. There's a difference, I think, between like gossiping and like bitching, and yeah, I think there's a huge difference. But either way, I'm not sure I want to do but either. Yeah, so either way, I'm not sure I want to gossip or bitch. So just to be a kind person, you know. You never know what people are going through. Be nicer, say kinder things. I can be quite to my point, so I want to stop that. And then I've got fitness. #1 is very broad, get more active. I wrote that last year and I was like, oh yeah, brilliant. And then I smashed the gym 6 days a week for about 6 months, and then the summer came, job came, driving lessons came, and I just lost the routine. So I wanted to get back into that. Number 2, I don't know why I wrote this. I was gonna write like run more, and I've ended up writing down run a 10-minute mile, and I don't even know if that's good, and I don't even know if I can do that now. I doubt I I know I can't. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I don't know like how far off I am or anything. I think I heard somewhere that that's like pretty average for beginners, and I'm not a good runner, so I guess I want to be able to run a 10-minute mile. And I feel like that's a very good goal, because it's like minutes. Like it's either a yes or a no. Like, be a kind person, like, oh yeah I did, but oh remember that time when you did that. But like run a 10-minute mile, it's like, can you do it or not? Number 3, I've put in fitness, which might be interesting for some people, is to be confident. And yeah, I think that comes a lot for me with fitness, and going to the gym and like loving my body more and being able to be more active and more strong and more fit. That makes me confident, so I've just kind of put that in there as well. Number 4, I've put get strong, and yes, I have some physique goals. Obviously I don't know if I want to share them, because I'm not saying you have to look any way, and everyone will have different physique goals. I'm not saying mine is right or mine is good. Number 5, again very broad, I've put eat better, but I know what I mean by that. I mean more wholesome meals and more veggies than anything else. Work on my diet, change my breakfast. Like, I know what I mean by that. I'm not just being like, haha, eat healthy. Because eating healthy to some people, if I wrote that down, would be like, oh well, don't just go and do this and this, and I didn't write down like cut out sugar or cut out chocolate, because that is just not the way to do it. I've just put to eat better, so I know what I mean, like make better choices. And then I have some YouTube goals, and I don't know if I want to share them. The first 2 I'm not gonna share, or should I? This is what I mean, I'll be really embarrassed if it doesn't happen, basically. Okay, YouTube, I've got 5. I'm gonna tell you 3 of them. The other 2 I'm gonna keep to myself. So number 3 is to help people, and this can be in any way. I've had so many people say I've helped them, even by just cheering up their day, or showing them a meal they didn't know was vegan, or something they didn't know was vegan, or helping them by just like, I don't know, organisation. I haven't done any organisation. Oh, I have. I don't know, like I just want to help people. So there's that in any way I can. Number 4, I've put make videos I love, and that's always going to be the goal of my YouTube. I don't want to make things I don't like. I'm not going to make things because I think they'll do well, or because this, that or the other. I've decided my goal with YouTube is to just make videos I like, make videos I would want to see, make videos I want to make in that moment, make videos I love. And number 5, I've put to upload at least twice a week. So last year I did from about July or June till, I'm not sure, September, October. Yeah, till October I did every other day, and then fell off it a bit in November, but I just want to stick to at least twice a week. But I don't think I'm gonna have a schedule, because I asked my Instagram and everyone's like, just upload whenever. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then on the back I've just have some general ones, which not like goals or this, that, the other, just some kind of things I want to do, but I'm not going to set them to tick them off or blah blah blah, just things I want to implement, you know what I mean, like not in my top like 10 goals of the year. Yeah, so I've put wake up earlier. This was in my one last year, and again I smashed it for the first few months, and then of course, like everyone does, fell off the bandwagon. Number 2, save money, very important this year. Apparently I'm going on 4 different holidays, 2 different festivals, like so I've got to save my money and get a job, what that means, because I quit my job and now regret it, because I loved my job and realised, oh, I need a job. I've put 3 smash my interviews, my uni interviews. I just want to come out feeling very proud of myself and know that I did my best, because then I can't be upset with the result. Be happy with my uni or gap year, because it's hard to set goals for this year, because come September I could be in Leeds, or come September I could still be in this room. So I've just put, I don't want to put as my goal go to uni, because things might change, or my goal as have a gap year. So my goal is just to be happy with whatever choice it is that I make. I've put be more minimal, and by this is going to help me save money. Like, me and my mum always say this, we are just a family of stuff, and I don't want to be a girl of stuff. I like not stuff, but I do love buying things. So that's going to help all around, being organised, saving money, everything. I want to be a bit more minimal. And then I've put be cruelty free. Obviously I am trying my hardest to be cruelty free, but in my preparing for my New Year video, if you watched, I think I touched on the fact that if I go into Boots and stuff to pick up a micellar water, or I'm in Asda and I need to pick up a face wash, I often forget that brands aren't cruelty free and will just pick up whatever's cheapest or pick up whatever's left, and that's when I slip up. So I'm really going to try this year, everything I buy be cruelty free. I've put do amazing things and go to amazing places. This year I really want to experience, and I don't even mean go to Thailand and Australia and like go to like a coffee shop I've never seen in my town, or go and do something in London I've never done, or I just want to do things this year rather than buy things. I've put use law of attraction more. I just mean stick with my processes more, and yeah. And I've put drink more water, make my bed, and smash everything. Simple, simple, and simple, I think. Just have the best year I can, because this year, looking back, has been amazing. I was like, yeah, this year's been pretty average. I did that basic thing that everyone does on Instagram, and I went back through from January and looked at all my pictures, and I was like, wow, this year has actually been amazing. I fell in love with the gym. I went to Budapest. I got my first car. Me and Kieran went to Brighton, and then I like passed my test. We went to Cape Verde. I went to Bali. I learned how to surf. I went to Reading. I went to Ireland. I brought Kieran to Ireland with me. I went to a wedding. Like, this year has actually just been amazing thinking about it, and I want next year to be just as amazing, and hopefully it will be, and hopefully you guys will get to see. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to see how these go throughout the year. Comment down below one of your New Year's resolutions or all of your New Year's resolutions. I love hearing people's goals and things, because everyone, I think, has very, very different goals, and I think that's okay. Some people's goal will be to buy this handbag at the end of the year, or to go to this place, or some people's goal will be to like get rid of everything I own, or I don't know, go vegan. But I think everyone has very different goals, and different things are important to different people, and I think that's okay. I think it's very good that everybody obviously doesn't want the same things. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.